Hi everyone, this is Deepak, your English trainer. Welcome you all in today's lesson. Today we will talk about amazing expressions of sleep. How many expressions do you know of sleep? If you still get stuck with one expression of sleep, so don't worry. Through this video, you will learn 10 idiomatic expressions of sleep, which will better your English. So without much ado, let's get started. The first one is get off to sleep. Get off to sleep. This is used when you try to manage fall asleep. इसका यूज़ हम तब करते हैं जब आप सोने की कोशिश करते हैं लेकिन सो नहीं पाते हैं. लेट्स सी द एग्जाम्पल. मैंने सोने की कोशिश की पर नींद नहीं आई. आई ट्राई टू गेट ऑफ टू स्लीप बट कुडंट स्लीप. आई ट्राई टू गेट ऑफ टू स्लीप बट कुडंट स्लीप. नंबर 2 इज हिट द सैक. हिट द सैक. दिस इज़ यूज्ड व्हेन यू फाइनली गो टू बैड. इसका यूज़ हम उस समय करते हैं जब आप फाइनली सोने के लिए जाते हैं. सो इंस्टेड ऑफ सेइंग गो टू बैड, दिस इज़ अनदर न्यू एक्सप्रेशन, हिट द सैक. लेट्स सी द एग्जाम्पल. रात के खाने के बाद सब लोग सोने चले गए. आफ्टर टेकिंग सपर. सपर मीन्स हियर रात का खाना. आफ्टर टेकिंग सपर एवरीवन वेंट टू हिट द सैक. आफ्टर टेकिंग सपर everyone went to hit the sack. Number 3 is sleep tight. Sleep tight. This is another expression of when someone gets ready to sleep and he or she go to bed and he or she says good night to somebody. So instead of saying good night, it's a very good expression which has another meaning of it, that when someone says कि आप आराम से सोइएगा, अच्छी नींद लीजिएगा, सो अच्छी नींद के लिए भी हम ये एक्सप्रेशन का यूज़ करते हैं, स्लीप टाइट. मैंने पापा को कहा शुभ रात्रि. एंड नाउ यू सी द सेंटेंस. इंस्टेड ऑफ दिस you say like good night, but I have used this expression. So like, how to say this in English? I asked my father sleep tight. I asked my father sleep tight. Next expression is sleep like a baby. Sleep like a baby. This is used when you sleep very deeply and peacefully. इसका यूज़ हम उस समय जो करते हैं जब आप whether it's afternoon or it's night. So when someone tries to sleep बहुत ही पीसफुली और डीपली सोने की कोशिश करते हैं और अच्छे से सोते हैं, तो दिस इज़ द एक्सप्रेशन दैट यू कैन यूज़ ओवर देयर, स्लीप लाइक ए बेबी. दिस हैज़ बिन टेकन फ्रॉम अ बेबी स्लीप. वी कैन से दैट जब एक छोटा सा बच्चा एक गहरी नींद में सोता है, तो the thing is this, he doesn't have any tension and he doesn't have any problem, and he just knows only one thing, how to sleep peacefully. Let's see the example. वह हमेशा शांतिपूर्वक और अच्छी तरह से सोता है. He always sleeps like a baby. He always sleeps like a baby. I hope that you are liking these idiomatic expressions. Next one is not asleep, a wink. Not asleep, a wink. This is used not sleep at all. Like when someone is tired because of work, because of pressure, because of depression, something like that. जब कोई व्यक्ति और इंडिविजुअल किसी रीज़न की वजह से नहीं सो पाता है, then we can use this expression or idiomatic expression not asleep, a wink. Let's see the example. मैं कल रात बिल्कुल नहीं सो पाया. I couldn't sleep a wink previous night. I couldn't sleep a wink previous night. You can also use another word for this, get a wink of sleep. So you can say that I couldn't get a wink of sleep previous night. The next one is a cat nap. A cat nap. Have you ever seen a cat? How does she sleep? So just this is related to that. This is used for a short sleep in the day. When someone wants to sleep in the day, so which expression will you use? So if you do not know any other expression, instead of we say many times अब मैं थोड़ा सोने जा रहा हूँ, like I'm going to take sleep now. So instead of this, you can use this expression, a cat nap. How to say this in English? Let's see the example. हर एक को दिन में थोड़ा सा सोना चाहिए. Everyone should take a cat nap. Everyone should take a cat nap. The next one is I am going to crash out. I am going to crash out. Here don't get confused with the meaning of crash. The meaning of crash, something which is when something is being collided with something. So we use this word over here. But in modern English, you use this expression instead of when you're really tired, when you just come back from your work, from journey, or from somewhere. So you can use this expression that I am going to crash out. This is another new expression, I mean to say idiomatic expression instead of sleep. So let's see the example. मैं अब सोने जा रहा हूँ. I am going to crash out now. I am going to crash out now. So now you can see in the sentence that the subject is saying that मैं अब सोने जा रहा हूँ. It means what? The person is really exhausted and he needs peaceful sleep. So instead of saying like that, you can say I am going to crash out now. The next expression is 40 wings. 40 wings. This is another expression for short sleep, particularly in the day. Like, as I have already told you, another one that is, a cat nap. So instead of cat nap, you can also use this expression 40 wings. This is also used by so many in today's time. And let's see the example. मैं हमेशा दिन में सोता हूँ काम से आने के बाद. I always take a 40 winks after coming from work. I always take a 40 winks after coming from work. The second last is I think I will say good night. This is really beautiful and my favorite one. I think I will say good night. This is used for saying good night to someone. इसका यूज़ हम तब करते हैं जब आप फाइनली सोने के लिए जाते हैं और आप किसी से कहें गुड नाइट. So this is a beautiful expression, simple expression. That I think I will say good night, which means that now your daily you are done with daily chores. Chores means here आपके जो दिन के पूरे काम होते हैं, you are done with that, and you have tapped up your responsibility, whatever the responsibility you had for the day. Now it's over. So now this is the time that you should sleep and you must sleep. So let's see the example. मेरे भाई ने मुझे बताया कि मैं अब सोने जा रहा हूँ. My brother told me that I would say good night. My brother told me that I would say good night now. The last one is I can hardly keep my eyes open. I can hardly keep my eyes open. This is used to hold your eyes open, mean to stay awake. Means आप जब पूरी night, I mean to say through night, you just keep your eyes open because of your work, because of your deadline, or because of anything like like आप सो नहीं पाते हैं और अपनी आइज़ को बिल्कुल आप खुला रखते हैं. बट नेक्स्ट डे व्हेन यू वेक अप, you find yourself so exhausted, you feel fatigue. So which expression and what kind of expression you should use there? So for this we use that I can hardly keep my eyes open. Let's see the example. मैं इतना थक गया था कि मैं मुश्किल से अपनी आंखों को खोल सका. I was so tired that I could hardly keep my eyes open. I was so tired that I could hardly keep my eyes open. So these were the expression, 10 amazing expression, idiomatic expression of sleep. So after today, I want each one of you just to use these idiomatic expressions to, make your conversation lively. And I personally feel that if you use, these kind of expression, it will add a charm into your communication. So next time, whenever you go to sleep, you had better use these alternatives so that it may, come into your communication, and start practicing these uses and expressions. If you just like this video, please do not forget to subscribe, like and share. Thank you so much for being with me on this video. I'll catch you soon with another interesting and innovative lesson.